Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Mark with Limo Marketer back again, and guess where I am? I am logged in to ChatGPT. I'm obsessed with this tool. Right now I'm logged into the GPT-4 model. Watch my previous videos. I give a little more background on this, but I'm just going to dive right in. So I thought, hey, if it can create negative keywords, headlines for ads, how about it help me create some actual keywords? And so here's what I said. Please put together a list of keywords for a limo company in Los Angeles that only focuses on sedans, SUVs, and Sprinter vans. Please come up with at least 50 keywords and let me know which match types to use. So the reason I had this prompt is because I'm guessing most of you watching this video right now are either thinking about starting a limo company or you're a smaller operator, meaning you only have maybe sedans and SUVs or maybe just one SUV and you're looking to start growing your business. Well, Google Ads is a great way to do it. It's incredible how much you can grow your business with it, but with that huge ability to grow your business also comes a huge risk of losing tons and tons of money, because if you've ever ran a Google Ads campaign before, you know it is deceptively simple. And so one of the most important things, if not the most important, is keywords. Now, I would say negative keywords are the most important thing now as of 2023, but it used to actually be keywords were the most important thing. So what is a keyword? Well, a keyword is a word or phrase you put in your Google Ads account. And what that phrase or word is meant to do is match with users' search queries. And when your keyword matches close enough with a search query, Google will show one of the ads in your ad group, in your campaign or account. So one thing that people get confused on a lot is match types. What do they mean? Which match types are the best? And I asked ChatGPT, let me know which match types to use. Now, it did not say, oh, hey, you shouldn't use broad match, only phrase and exact. It actually gave me recommendations of broad match keywords, phrase match, and exact match keywords, as well as broad match modified keywords, which no longer are in existence. And ChatGPT has data up to 2021, which I'm a little surprised they're giving examples of these because broad match modified keywords haven't been around for a long time. I'm guessing most of you are like, what the hell is a broad match modified keyword? So there used to be 4 match types in Google Ads, but there's only 3 now. So a match type is this. Think about it like, let's say your keyword is LAX limo service, okay? If you use a broad match keyword, Google's gonna match that keyword with a broader list of search queries. So for instance, someone searches enterprise rent-a-car Los Angeles, your ad gets shown. Someone searches LA bus tours, your ad gets shown because it is somewhat related to LAX limo service. Now, I only use phrase and exact match keywords, and anyone watching this video, I would implore you to only use those match types, because those match types have a much narrower focus. Meaning, if your keyword, like I said again, is LAX limo service, now if someone searches enterprise rent-a-car, they are not going to see your ad if you have a phrase or exact match keyword. They might only see your ad if someone, let's say, searches car service from Los Angeles to Malibu or something. Google would likely pair those two because they say, okay, this keyword is very similar to this search query. But with broad match, it's kind of like a grenade, and it will just match with 10 to 100 times more search queries. Whereas with phrase and exact match, it's more like maybe not a sniper rifle, maybe more like a shotgun. And so it has much tighter matching requirements. So why does this all matter? Well, at the end of the day, if you are showing too many people your ads, people that aren't looking for what you offer where you offer it, you're going to be wasting a lot of money on people clicking on your ads and them not calling you or filling out a quote request form or booking online because they're not looking for what it is you offer. So much money is wasted on Google Ads because the ad account is set up incorrectly, and people that are looking for something similar but not what you offer click on your ad, go to your website, and then they leave. And when they leave, Google still makes their money, but you lose money, right? Because you're not getting that lead because they weren't looking for what you offer. And so I noticed one thing is that ChatGPT, recommended broad match keywords, which I would not do. So broad match keywords are keywords without any quotes or brackets around them. When you look down in this list, you'll notice that a lot of these keywords here, these are phrase match. They're in quotes. So if you see a keyword in quotes, and I say keyword, a keyword could mean one word or it could mean a phrase, right? When they're in quotes, that means it's a phrase match keyword. Now, looking down this list here, at first glance, I'm like, oh, this is great. But then I started looking more and I'm like, okay, Los Angeles sedan service. Okay, that could work. Los Angeles SUV limo. Okay. So I said a limo company that focuses on sedans, SUVs, and Sprinter vans, right? Now, if someone searches SUV limo, there's a very good chance they're looking for like a stretch SUV limo. Not always, but there's a chance that's what they're looking for. LA Sprinter van rental. Okay, now with this one, are the people trying to actually rent a Sprinter van and drive it themselves? I'm not really sure. And therefore, it's probably not a great keyword. This next one, limo company in LA. Okay, so this is a little better, but keep in mind, limo company, that's so broad. I talk to operators all the time who call in and they say, you know, I've tried Google Ads before. I get people looking for Ubers, for taxis, lots of cheap people looking for stretch limos. I don't own any stretch limos. Well, here's the thing. The word limo service, or, you know, the phrase, that can mean so many different things, right? It could mean someone looking for a black car service, someone looking for a stretch limo. It could even mean someone looking for like a bus, like a mini bus or something like that. So I actually, for black car type companies that don't do stretch limos, I typically will not use limo service as a keyword or limo Los Angeles. Now, what I will use and what I recommend you all use is you can still use the word limo. But if you use that word, it must be in a combination with an airport name or code. So for instance, LAX limo service. That is most likely somebody looking for a black car service, right? They're likely not looking to be picked up in a stretch limo. They might be though. Don't know for sure. But we're not trying for perfection. We're trying to figure out what most of the people do most of the time, right? So just going down this list, luxury transportation Los Angeles, LA airport sedan service. These are all decent ones. LA corporate limo service. Okay, that's a good one, right? Because most businesses aren't trying to rent stretch limos. So they're likely looking for a black car service. Wedding limo service, Los Angeles party limo. That's not as good, right? Because that's someone likely looking for a stretch limo. And the wedding one, well, if you have buses, that might work. But if you're just doing black car, sedan, SUV, Sprinter, might not be ideal. Or it could work, especially if you have some affiliates that have some larger vehicles if you can't cover it. LA chauffeured car service. Okay, this is a good one, right? And so my point in all of this, guys, is use ChatGPT. I recommend GPT-4. It's $20 a month. It's much better than 3.5. Use it, but you cannot just go in there and copy all of its suggestions. What you need to do is look at each individual suggestion and try to decide, does this describe exactly what I do? And even if they, even if a keyword's like limo service Los Angeles, most of you watching this might think, okay, that's a good keyword. But again, it could be someone looking for a stretch limo. I find this happens all the time. And so you really want to stick to people looking for black car service, luxury car service, anything with car in it. Or you can use limo, but again, it must be associated with an airport name or airport code, JFK limo service, John Wayne limo service, Long Beach limo service. I'm coming up with, or airport, I should say. You must have airport in there or the airport code. I live in Southern California, so these are all my nearby airports. And then as far as these ones, these actually don't even work anymore. These are called broad match modified, and it's just not a thing anymore. And then it even includes some negative keywords to use. And these are actually great ideas. And now that I'm going down this list, I get what it's trying to do here. It's giving you keywords you can use and saying, hey, these negative keywords, which all that means is if someone, for instance, searches Los Angeles stretch limo and you have stretch as a negative keyword, it's telling Google to not show your ad. So you can have a list of words and you tell Google whenever these words come up in the search query, do not show my ad. And so it's trying to cover its bases by still using some of these keywords, but saying, okay, but also use these negative keywords. But the truth is the word limo, it just is all encompassing. And unless you have a large fleet or a lot of affiliates that own these vehicle types that give you good pricing, that have decent availability, it likely isn't worth it to use that word. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. It went a little long. The main thing to remember is this. Start playing around with ChatGPT and remember, you can't just take the results it gives you and just implement them. You need to really think things through, look at what it gave you, but it's so good at being creative. And to be frank, for many of you out there, it will likely do a better job. If you're brand new to building a Google Ads campaign for your own business, it will probably help out quite a bit, and you can always question it. Like, I bet you anything if I asked right now, hey, what's up with the broad batch modified? I think that doesn't still exist. It would say, hey, apologies. I'm sorry. Yes, you're correct. That does not exist anymore. So it will correct itself. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to watch more of these, hit the subscribe button. Give it a thumbs up if you could. And let me know in the comments, are you messing around with ChatGPT? If not, give it a shot, because I really think in the next year or two, the people that will be winning the most are the ones that learn how to use this tool. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next video.